Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to DalekoArts Trivia Extravaganza, or if you're into acronyms, Date Night. I'm your host, Amanda White, and this is my endlessly charming co-host, Ben TG.
I put on pants on today, so that was good.
That was okay. I don't know if it was good, but it was okay. Welcome. We're so glad to have you. Before we get started on trivia night, I just want to manage some expectations. This is going to be a ritual every week because we have new people who come in and join us, new faces, and we just want you to understand what you're looking at for the next approximate hour of your life. While it might look like we're in a snazzy recording studio, we are in fact in our living room. And so what you're looking at here is really like us with bare bones technology on a wing and a prayer, putting on a show, y'all. So it's possible that the technology and our systems could crash at any moment. It's possible that your screen will freeze, that I will freeze, that we'll lose contact with you for, tens of minutes. Who can say what will happen? But we ask for your patience and your forgiveness because the Wi-Fi isn't great over here, and we're using our iPhones as our cameras. So just stick with us. You can do this.
So many iPhones. Just so many weird iPhones, old, junky iPhones.
There's a lot of old junky technology kind of at large. But the cool thing is, we are the artistic directors of a local theater company, DalekoArts, right here on New Prague's Main Street. And so we have access also to janky old lighting instruments. And so a few of those are, hanging from furniture here in this room. So let's just jump right in and get started. We are so glad to have you. And I'm going to invite you to grab a drink before we get started. A drink of any kind, you choose. We're better when you drink. It could be herbal tea, it could be milk, it could be, if you want, wine or a glass of beer. I am drinking a glass of beer from a mug that I'll tell you about in a little bit. We also have snacks. If you need some snacks, grab those. Tonight, I am consuming the final vestiges of Chef Tony Sophie's spicy pretzels. Tony is, as you know, an ensemble member and our music director here at DalekoArts, but also he is mean in the kitchen. So
He makes damn good pretzels.
He does make some good pretzels. So thank you, Sophs. This is it. Okay.
A lot of people checking in on the chat.
What do they have to say? Anything fun going on, Bench?
There's some comments about my beard. A lot of people are
looking good, isn't it?
Loving my beard.
Yep.
And commenting about how handsome my beard is.
Is he
That's
lying?
really all the chat says is it's just basically stuff about how awesome my beard is.
He's lying, isn't he? Blink twice if he's lying. Okay, here's how this works. What you need to play is a little bit confusing, I think. You need your screen. That's what you're looking at me on right now. So probably laptop, maybe it's a tablet. And you also need something else with which to play the trivia. So that could be a cell phone or a smartphone. It could be maybe another tab on your laptop. But either way, you'll need to go back and forth. So you want to watch me on one screen and play on the other screen. Also, there are all kinds of functions that are on those screens that you can utilize. For instance, it sounds like many of you are making some derogatory comments about Ben's beard on the comments section, which is right there on the YouTube page. You can see.
Actually, there was one chat, I think just one, one that said your hair looked nice.
Thank you, whoever you are. Discerning stranger.
No, there's a lot more. They're talking about how much they love your hair and how great you look. So good job. It's not just my beard.
How thoughtful. Thank you all very much. I appreciate you. Okay, so also I'm going to ask you, take a look at that YouTube page right now. You can see there's a comment section there. You can talk all the way through tonight's event. Also, as the kids would say, I'm going to ask you to smash that subscribe button.
Smash it.
Is that what it's called? Smash?
That's what they
Did I
say.
do it right?
They say,
Okay.
they say smash it in their little 12-year-old voices.
Smash it. So go ahead and just hit that subscribe button, and that will keep you updated every single week on these trivia events. Why are we doing this? Why is a theater company holding trivia televised from their living room? Here's why. We know that our job as a theater company is to create a gathering space, a space for community, where you can come together and where you can feel maybe a little less alone, where you can talk to each other, even if it's in that comment section, and where we have the opportunity to feel the presence of our community. And so, since we can't all be in the same space together, Ben and I decided to try out a little something that brings us into the same space online. And while we're here, we thought it would be very cool for us to try to lift up some of the very amazing small businesses in our community. As you know, this is a brutal time for small businesses. It really is. Let's not mince any words. And there are all kinds of very cool small businesses in New Prague and the surrounding community that deserve to be lifted up and deserve a little bit of a spotlight. And so the way this works is you pay the $5 entry fee, and in exchange for that, we entertain you for the night, as is our calling. So we chat with you, and you'll see some performances, and we'll give you some trivia questions to answer, and hopefully just be a fun place to hang out for an hour. And also, all of that money, then we pay forward to a small business of the week. Now, this week, our small business is Giesenbräu Bier Co. right here in New Prague, Minnesota. Ben, can you tell us a little bit about Giesenbräu?
Giesenbräu is, they're our own little independent brewery in town, and they're local, and we love them a lot. We had one of our fundraisers at Giesenbräu a couple of years ago, and they were really nice to us, and we have a blast hanging out there. They were our season sponsor a couple of years ago too, so we love them. They're the best, and yeah, we're gonna buy a bunch of gift cards from Giesenbräu and give them to all of you guys. It's great.
So Giesenbräu has some pretty cool services right now. If you're really jonesing for a beer and you need a local one made by some hometown folks, then you can go over, and they have curbside service right now. So if you order your beer online anytime before 6 p.m., you can stop by same day and pick up growlers of beer. May I personally recommend, if you're a beer person, the Ruth Bitter Ginsburg is pretty fantastic. That's one to check out. So how we give back and pay it forward is we really give that money back to you in the form of gift cards. So tonight, 10 people will walk away with gift cards to Giesenbräu Bier Company. Ben, can you show us the breakdown of what that looks like on the screen?
Yeah, it's right there.
Okay, so if you win first place, you get $100 worth of beer. You can stop by Giesenbräu during their hours of pickup right now and pick up your growlers to go. Take them home and enjoy them in the comfort of your own home. And we firmly believe, because we like to live with hope, that one day soon you will be able to go back and sit down and have a drink right there in the brewery.
I would like to point something out. Those totals might change a tiny bit.
Okay.
The top one will not. Like 100 will be the top. But then how many below that? It might be 10, it might be 12. There was some dollars coming in at the very end, so we don't know exactly what the total is. But it'll be a lot of you who get gift cards, so that's neato.
Guess what? You know why a lot of you get gift cards? Because you raised $450 plus tonight that will go straight to a small business right here in New Prague.
I think it was at $475 when we started.
Look at you. Your hair looks great. You guys are fantastic. Mm-hmm. Pat yourselves on the back tonight. That is a job well done. Okay. In addition to those gift cards that we're giving away, we also are giving away some prizes, and I think these are incredibly cool. So we have a local artist in town whose name is Bill Belkengren, and Bill, if you're out there, shout out to you. We love you. Bill is a remarkably generous artist who he works with pottery, and Bill is retired now, but he works He does volunteer work for Habitat for Humanity and does all kinds of volunteer work in the community for arts organizations and for his church. Bill is a huge supporter of DalekoArts, and he makes these beautiful handcrafted pieces. A couple of years ago, Bill, is this right, Benj? A couple of years ago, Bill made these for Giesenbräu?
Yeah, I think it was for a fundraiser, maybe for Habitat for Humanity, I think, maybe.
For a fundraiser?
That was at Giesenbräu, I believe.
Okay, so Bill, if you're in the comments section, let us know the specifics if you feel like it. But also, so there are 3 of these Bill has sent over. So you might win. We'll do 3 raffles over the course of the evening on the very famous Wheel of Names. And if your name is selected, you will win one of these and we will bring it to you and drop it off. So this is a fantastic mug. I can tell you, I personally use mine for coffee every single morning. As you can see, I have one of my own. And they're just beautiful pieces that are made by a local artist. So support the local arts.
Thanks, Bill.
Thanks, Bill. Okay, so Bill, okay, let's see. Here's how the game works. I got distracted. I'm sorry, everybody. The game works like this. There are 3 rounds of trivia. So each round has 7 questions. Each round is themed, so I'll tell you what the theme of the round is before we start, and each question is multiple choice. So I'll ask the question, and you will see it on delay. Ben, can you talk about what that delay is like?
Yeah, so every live chat on the internet has a little bit of delay. Some, like if you watch a live chat on Facebook, the delay is like, I would say 30 seconds at least. Ours right now is about 15 seconds or so, but it might depend on your connection. So normally that wouldn't matter, but because we're playing trivia, what we say, when you see us announce the question, that means it actually happened about 15 seconds ago. So you might want to keep your eye on the device that you're playing trivia so that when the question pops up, you see it and you don't miss out on those wonderful points.
So pay attention to your screen, not to me. It'll be like the story of my life. Am I right? Okay, so between each of those sets, what normally happens at DalekoArts when we get to the end of an act is we have an intermission. And we're gonna have 2 intermissions. So it'll go round 1, intermission, round 2, intermission, round 3. In those intermissions, if you want to, you can go and like grab some food, run to the bathroom like you might at DalekoArts. You could even like make it really authentic by lining up several people in your household and waiting behind them for the bathroom, panicking that you're not gonna make it back in time after the intermission, if you just really wanna have a DA experience in your own home. But I would suggest that you just hold it, because in between each of these rounds, we are going to bring you some entertainment from DA friends and family members. So you'll want to stick around for that. All right. Okay. Did I forget anything, Benj?
I don't think so. I think we're good to go.
Okay. Let's get this party started. Are you guys ready? Let's do this. Round 1. Round 1 tonight.
Hold on.
Hold, please.
Okay. I think, hold please.
Is this a technical disaster?
I think we're good.
A described technical disaster? Okay, we're good.
We're good.
Folks, round 1, you're going to be so excited to hear, is sports trivia. Here we go. Question number 1. Which of these NBA players never attended college? Now you're going to get an A, B, C, or D, and you're going to want to answer that very quickly. Because as you can see from your screen, the longer you take to answer a question, the fewer points you get. So you have to be precise and you have to be lightning fast. So quickly press an answer. Just guess. Just everybody guess. A, B, C, or D. Just pull one out of the air if you don't already know what it is. You might know what it is. And if you do, you've pressed the button already, so stop. Nobody touch your screens anymore. Ben, what's the answer? A, B, C, or D? I think I know.
Looks like LeBron James.
It's LeBron James. LeBron James did not attend college. Did pretty darn well for himself, too. Let's do a little test. Right now, let's see who answered that question correctly. Can we take a look?
Let's see. What do we got here? Right here. Everyone knew that.
You guys all knew that. How did you know?
They're smart.
You are smarties.
They're smarties.
Okay. That bodes well for question 2, which is Pat Summitt served as which school's head women's basketball coach from 1974 to 2012? That is a rather extraordinary career for Pat Summitt. Was it A, Duke, B, Notre Dame, C, Tennessee, or D, Penn State? You got to answer fast. Fewer than half of the points are available to you right now, so just guess. Does anybody else really struggle with whether to say Notre Dame or Notre Dame? It's hard for me. What do you say, Benj?
I say Notre Dame.
Notre Dame, okay.
Which is probably not
good old
correct.
American way to say it.
Yep.
Well, let's see. Which is it? A, B, C, or D?
Let's see here.
What is the answer? It is Tennessee. Go Vols. My sister is a graduate. Go Vols, Lishi. Okay, here we go. Question 3. Are you ready? Usain Bolt won how many gold medals during his Olympic career? What an extraordinary athlete. We were privileged to watch him work. You got to hurry. I'm nervous for you because there are, at this point, are only 60 points left. So you're at a D right now. Hurry. You got to answer the question and you got to get it right. We all know you've got to get it right.
We believe in you, though.
I believe in you. I absolutely believe in you.
We definitely do.
Okay, so stop. You're going to want to walk away from the button. And Benj, what is the answer?
Correct answer is 8. He won 8 gold medals.
8 gold medals. 8 gold medals during his Olympic career. Have I ever won 8 of anything? I don't know. Have you?
No. I probably haven't won 5 of anything.
Hey, maybe like Book It medals. Remember Book It?
Oh,
I think I got 8 personal pan pizzas over the course of my elementary school career.
Oh, those were good.
So good.
Those were really good.
Those are great. Okay, question 4 is DeMarcus Cousins, Anthony Davis, and John Wall all played college basketball at which school? Is it A, Kentucky, B, Duke, C, Connecticut, or D, Michigan State? Which of these schools was home base for DeMarcus Cousins, Anthony Davis, and John Wall, all 3?
Which of those basketball players is your favorite, Amanda?
I'm going to go with, just for a name I like, DeMarcus Cousins.
Yeah, it's a good name.
That's a good name. Okay, don't touch the button. What's the answer, Benj?
Looks like it was Kentucky.
Kentucky. Can we see how many people got that right?
44%.
44% of you. I think that's decent.
Not too shabby.
Yeah, that's great. You know, we're a couple questions in now. Why don't we take a look at our leaderboard?
Oh, that's a great idea.
Who is leading the charge in sports trivia? Who will it be?
Looks like Chad is out there.
Chad! Look! The whole fam! And Kyle!
Man.
Hey, number 3 is Paul Dierking. Paul, I might have guessed. Nice work, friend. Look at all these great people. You guys, I do have to say, I would like to applaud your efforts tonight. I want you to know that 100 of you signed up to participate this evening. That means that we had a full house, totally sold out. So if you're thinking about joining us next week, keep that in mind. It looks like we're starting to sell out, so grab those spots early. Yeah, our system only allows for 100 people to play at a time.
We can only do 100, and we got really close. I think we had over 100 people who filled out the form. Maybe just under that who actually paid to play tonight.
Excellent. Somebody named Hambone and somebody named Your Mom is on the first page. Shout out to those folks.
Love your mom.
Yep, I love your mom too. Okay, here we go. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, let's go to question number 5. Question 5. As of 2018, golfer Dustin Johnson is engaged to a daughter of which former NHL player? Is it Ray Bourque, Wayne Gretzky, Mario Lemieux, or Patrick Roy? Answer now. You got to make your choice. I know who I'm picking, but you have less than half of the points available to you. I'm worried. Make a choice really fast and press the button if you haven't already. Okay, you're out of time. Benj, who is that very much beloved NHL player? It is Wayne Gretzky.
Gotta love Wayne Gretzky.
You have to love him, especially if you live in a hockey state like Minnesota, right?
Yeah. You can't get around it.
You can't get around
You
it.
just have to do it.
Mandatory Wayne Gretzky love. Let's make some bumper stickers.
No.
Okay. Question number 6. Oh gosh, the time is flying.
Isn't it though?
Who did the Orlando Magic select with the first pick in the NBA draft in 2004? Wow. Now there are going to have to be some basketball fans out there.
Yep. That's a throwback.
That's a throwback. Is it Penny Hardaway, Tracy McGrady, Shaquille O'Neal, or Dwight Howard? Select one of those 4. Who do you think out there in internet land is doing well at this question? Who's on our list? Do we have a Kiffin deal? I bet Kiffin's nailing it if he's out there.
Oh, I'm sure Kiffin is crushing it right now.
Yeah. Okay, let's stop and let's see what the answer is. Dwight Howard. How many people got that right? I want to know.
Let me see if I can get that up for you.
Okay.
There it is. Uh-oh.
16% of the people.
Oh, crap.
Oh, Ben.
Oh, crap.
Ben.
Yeah, I know.
Folks,
I
have some difficult news for you.
I was hoping that this wouldn't happen, but
yeah.
It's happened in the first round. That does not bode well.
That doesn't bode well. We've got a situation. The rules state that if 25% or less of our audience gets a question right, we have to reprimand you. You have to be punished for that because we can't have this kind of nonsense at trivia.
How many taco spins? For
You're
under
gonna
25%?
have to. The rule book says you have to have. You're gonna have to face 30 taco spins for your crimes.
All right, let's
so
just
here we
get
go.
it over with.
Because you guys got less than 25%. Less than 25% of you got this question right. Here you go. 30 taco spins. This is your punishment. I'm sorry, you got an extra 5 spins just as punishment. Listen, you did this to yourselves, so I'm sorry. I hope we don't have to repeat that in tonight's episode.
We don't make the rules, you just have to get better at this trivia thing.
We don't make the rules. So, who makes the rules? Anyway, all right, are you ready to move on to question number 7? How are we in the final question of our first round? I mean, think of the memories that we're making together, Ben.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah, it's taking a long time though. We should pick it up.
Well, it's taking time in part because there were 30 taco spins that added to some of the time.
Yeah,
so,
yeah, that's true.
Yeah. How were people responding to that? Did we have some comments?
A lot of people getting sick from so many spins, so many taco spins.
Well, it's like the Wheel of Names. It's like the evil stepsister of the Wheel of Names.
That's true.
It's on the other end of the spectrum. You can't look directly into the taco either. So
yeah, don't do that.
Pace yourselves.
Right.
Okay, what's question 7? Question 7, Howard's Rock is displayed at which school's home football stadium? Is it A, Alabama, B, Clemson, C, Ohio State, or D, Wisconsin? Which of those? You got to act fast because again, You only have, at this point, half of the points available to you, which is, worrisome. I want to say that I get to say the Ohio State again in this round. Didn't I get to say that last time?
Did you?
Very exciting. Yeah, I think that should be a new thing.
Cool.
Okay, Ben, what's the answer?
Clemson.
It's Clemson.
Who knew?
Somebody out there knew.
Oh, probably.
Let's take one more quick look at the leaderboard. I'm just curious, since we're at the end of our first round of trivia, who is in the lead? Paul Dierking! Folks, a great friend to DalekoArts and to our family. So congratulations,
It's a
Paul.
great contest right now.
Look at Kate. Kate, you are slaying at trivia 2 weeks in a row. Kate is showing up. Look, we got the Sharbacks up there, the Yopes. Look at all these people. Carrie DeVolk is back. Thank you, Carrie. Look at Musels and Shane Bowers and look at all these people. The Giesens, there's Andy, the Deals. Some great folks. Oh, Jenny Laundry, you better ramp your game, Jenny. You got some expectations.
A lot of good names out there.
The Sophies, yep. Oh, Abby O'Brien. Look at all these people. Thanks for being here, everybody. It means a lot to all of us.
Absolutely.
Okay, so we have finished one round of trivia, which means that we are ready for our first intermission. And I am personally very excited to share with you this intermission entertainment. Our dear friend Heather Meyer, who you've seen in a couple of our holiday shows, has put together, specially for this evening, one of her own segments of Heather's...
No, Cooking Heather.
It's called Cooking Heather.
Yes, correct.
So, without further ado, let's learn a little culinary skill from Cooking Heather. Ben?
Oh, yeah. One other thing I just wanted to say while we're stopped before we get into the intermissions. We are going to put up the Venmos for these artists, and if you're feeling so inclined, you could send them $1 via Venmo for their artistic donation to tonight. If everyone here sent them $1, I think they would be thrilled. So just think about it, mull it over. If you like what you see, Venmo them $1.
That's awesome. So yep, get in there, show some support for Heather. If you can't do the $1, at least cheer and throw her some shout out in the comments section. So without further ado, Cooking Heather.
Hi everybody, hello, this is Cooking Heather, the amateur, not professional at all cooking show on the internet. What we're gonna make today involves some delicious brownie mix. So what I wanted to explore making is, maybe many of you have seen that trick where you take a box cake mix and then you just add a can of soda and that's it, and it makes a cake. Well, we're gonna do that, but we're gonna add some beer instead. You can add a lot of different beers. I don't think there's a lot, but specifically, you probably want to add one beer, which is the Giesenbräu beer, which look, I have right here. Giesenbräu. Look at that. Beer. That is exactly what this is. This is not some other beer that was just already in my fridge. This is that beer from New Prague. So you're going to pop it open. How much beer? Great question. I'm going to use a very precise measuring device, which is the DalekoArts mug. Look at that. This is how much beer we're going to put in. So we're going to pour the beer in. Oh, it got fuzzy. Well, now the foam doesn't count. So we might have to put more. The recipe is put 2 Daleko cups of beer in. You can't even see this. There we go. And then if there is some beer left over, you're going to put that in there too. And then you'll pour that into the TV bowl. Mix it up. It's really watery. So what we're going to do is add another brownie mix. That looks close enough. It's still pretty wet, but it has to be right because we put 2 whole brownie dirts in there. So this has to be right. So we're going to put this down. Then we're going to put a little bit in the bottom. You know what goes great with beer? Pretzels. I got the twisty shape. We've got a plan for this. And that is called Oreos. We're going to then put some Oreos on it because Oreos make everything better. That looks really nice. Looks real nice. Looks real nice. So what we're going to do now is we're going to add this brownie batter, butter batter, butter, whatever this is, back on it. thing. And what we're gonna do is add some Reese's. Because what goes good with peanut butter and Oreo and pretzels? Peanut butter. I already said peanut butter, but we're gonna use these. I'm gonna use the magic of editing to unwrap these, so. Did it work? We'll see. So I've unwrapped all the Reese's peanut butter cups. I'm gonna put those on top. Look at that sweetness. I'm gonna put this in the oven, and then we're gonna come back and we're gonna eat it. Ah, there it is. Look at that. Look at that luscious goodness. Super luscious. You can see the Reese's did do some stuff, and the Oreos are almost hidden, and we should eat it. Lifting tool, in. Oh, this is a plate. We need a plate. This is a plate scenario. So this is a fork food. It's a fork food. All right. Oh, yeah. You can see the layers and the uncooked brownie mix. You bet. But there's no eggs in it, so we don't have to feel gross. Look at that. Made with Giesenbräu Bier and Reese's Pieces and Oreos and brownies and pretzels. Getting in on it. Better have some pretzel. The pretzels soaked up all the beer, so you get a big beer explosion. But the pretzels are now soft, and it's not soft like a delicious German bready pretzel. It's like pretzel noodles that are made of beer, pretzel beer noodles. But then you get the action of whatever these are, Reese's, and some Oreo magic. And we gotta give it another whirl, because maybe that was just a really beery one. Okay. Alright. When it's a balance of beer and sugar, it's not surprising. Thanks for coming on this journey with me. This is Cooking Heather, signing off. I gotta clean this up now.
Heather, that looks delectable. Ben, what are some words people used in the comment section to describe the finished product there?
People were into it. Michael says this is like epic mealtime for real.
Yes.
Patrick says I'm strangely going to try this.
Yes.
Amy called it a gorgeous monstrosity.
Amy, you are not wrong.
I think Heather deserves $1 just for actually eating that.
That was glorious.
It was wonderful.
It was.
If you are interested, all of Heather's information, she's got a really funny Instagram, she's got really funny stuff on Facebook. That's all in the description. All those links are right there for you to peruse at your leisure.
Awesome. Ben, speaking of artists, I think it's time to give away one of these extraordinary mugs made by our local artist, Bill Belkengren. So what do you think? Is it time to
Are you saying that it's Wheel of Names time?
I think it's Wheel of Names time.
Oh,
are you
boy.
ready?
Oh boy.
Wheel of Names. Wheel of Names.
We should let the people know who are new how Wheel of Names works.
Okay, so here's how it works, folks. You can see this glorious wheel. Every single one of you who registered tonight has their name on the wheel. We're going to spin the wheel, and our advice to you is don't look directly into the eye of the wheel while it spins.
It's too much.
It's too much. It's too much glory. And it will land on one of your names, and that person will be the winner of this first mug. Here we go, Ben. Are you ready?
All right, away we go.
And away we go.
Oh, wait. There we go. Wheel of Names.
Wheel of Names. Wheel of Names.
Tell us, oh mighty Wheel of Names, who gets the mug?
It's going fast right now, and you might see your name approaching, but don't get cocky, everybody, because this thing, it's tricky.
The Wheel of Names is very tricky.
She's a tricky girl, a tricky
I'm liking
lady.
Greta right now. I'm liking Greta a lot.
Oh boy. Oh yeah. I feel like you might be right about. Nope. Maybe not. Maybe.
Bob pulled it off.
Oh, Bob!
Wow.
Bob V.
Bob V.
What is it? Bob Vila? Is Bob Vila at our trivia night?
I'm pretty sure it's not Bob Vila, but I might be wrong.
Bob V, congratulations. One of these mugs is your very own to use at home. So Ben will be in touch. We have your phone number and email address, and we'll make sure that we get this to you in short order. Congratulations, Bob. Everybody, congratulations, Bob. You did it.
Bob is... He played that wheel of names like a pro.
You know how this works, Bob. Okay, are you ready for round 2, everybody? Round 2 is going to be an exciting one. And round 2 is beer trivia. Are you ready, Ben?
I'm ready if you are.
Let's do this. Here we go. Question number 8. This brand is known as the king of beers. Is it Stroh's, Budweiser, Busch Light, or Coors? Make your selection and make it fast. There's not much time left.
No Busch Light in there. Oh, no, there is Busch Light.
There's
Great.
Busch Light.
Yep, king of beers, Busch Light.
Have you had all of these beers, Ben? All of these kinds of beer?
Probably.
Okay.
Maybe not Stroh's.
Yeah.
I've never tried Stroh's.
Who out there has had a Stroh's? Shout it out in the comments. Okay, stop. We're done with that question. So Ben, what is the answer? Is it A, B, C, or D? The king of beers, Budweiser thinks it's them. The king of beers.
Yep.
Who got that right? Let's see. I bet you like most people. Would you say?
Yeah, I would think so. That one is pretty... Yeah.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Yeah.
You nailed it.
That was
everybody.
an easy one. We warmed them into it.
Not a soul thought it was Stroh's.
Nope.
Not a living soul.
Nope. Nobody wanted Stroh's.
No,
tonight.
good thinking. Okay, here we go. Question number 9. This beer was once advertised as being from the land of sky blue waters. Is it A, Knickerbocker, B, Lucky Lager, C, Hams, or D, Buckhorn? Make your choice. I like how the line as it goes down changes color to alert you to the urgency of the issue. Like shortly it will turn red.
Yeah, and you know red is no good.
And you know you just gotta smash a button, as the kids would say. Okay.
If you see red, you know you're just not getting it right.
You're not getting it.
Nope.
And we're done. So what's the answer, Ben? Is it A, B, C, or D?
This one was Hams.
Hams! I bet a few of you have had a Hams in your day. Am I right? Okay.
I would assume.
Yeah. What are we on? Question number 9?
We're on 10.
No, we're on 10 now.
You
Okay.
ready?
I'm ready. Let's do this. Question number 10. This famous European brand uses a red star as part of its logo. Is it A, Beck's, B, Grolsch, C, Spaten, or D, Heineken? Answer now. A, B, C, or D?
Have you ever had a Grolsch?
I've never had a Grolsch, but I went to, I've done a show before with my dear friend Greta Grosch.
That's close.
Close. No, it's not the same thing.
Nope.
Okay, everybody stop. You can't answer anymore. And this answer is, which is it, Ben? A, B, C, or D?
It's Heineken.
A Heineken.
Yep.
It is a Heineken. Excellent. Who's in the lead? We're 10 questions in. Let's find out.
Paul
It's
is
still Paul!
sticking
Paul,
it
you
out.
have answered all 10 questions correctly. And Kate and Andrew are right on your tail, so you better watch yourself. Look at fantastic work, everyone. This is very impressive.
It is. It really is. We have some really smart players tonight.
We sure do.
Last week it was a bunch of dummies.
Okay, you guys, we're halfway through now. We're moving on to question 11. We're halfway through the course of our evening.
Thank God.
It's amazing. Go ahead and in the comment section, tell us what your favorite moment from tonight has been already. We're going to make some more fantastic memories.
It's chat.
I'm sorry, in the chat section, and not in the comments section.
It's okay, though. They know what you mean.
Yeah, okay. All right, are we ready? Question number 11. This brewer once had an ad campaign that proclaimed that their beer was good for you. Is it A, Bass, B, Guinness, C, Smithwick's, or D, Newcastle? Very quickly, make your guess or your educated response. Is it A, B, C, or D? Have you had all of these, Ben?
Yes.
When we were in Ireland, Ben learned how to properly pour a Guinness. with his dad. It was very impressive. It's an art form. Never let anyone tell you otherwise.
Guinness is delicious.
It is delicious. What is the answer? A, B, C, or D? It is a Guinness. Excellent. From my homeland, ancestral homeland. All right, question 12. What could it possibly be? In the TV show Laverne and Shirley, where did the girls work? Was it A, Pabst Brewery? Was it B, Hassenpfeffer Brewery? Was it C, Schatz Brewery? Or D, Plant Road Brewery? I'll tell you what I'm going to warm up with the next time I'm in a show. All of the names of these breweries.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Remember?
They're a little tricky to say.
They're a little tricky. You actually were a Laverne and Shirley fan if you are singing along to one of these brewery names. Ben, what's the answer?
The answer was Schatz Brewery.
Schatz Brewery. Now, how many of you thought it was Hassenpfeffer Brewery? Hassenpfeffer Incorporated. We're gonna do it. Let's see who came up with the right answer. Man. Oh, you guys were real close to a taco spin.
Narrowly missed a rotating
Narrowly
taco.
missed.
Some
But
taco
look,
spins.
45% of you thought it was Hassenpfeffer Brewery.
Yep, that's because they sang it in their head.
Yeah.
They said Schmiel, Schmazel.
Hassenpfeffer Incorporated. Is it incorporated?
Da, da, da. Anything in the tank, we'll take it. Any bounce of fast, we'll take it.
Oh boy.
We're gonna make our dreams come true.
We're gonna do it.
Our way.
I don't know if we're right.
I'm pretty sure we got
we
some
nailed
of
it.
those lyrics
We
wrong.
nailed one or two of those words. Okay, question number 13. Here it is. Lucky 13. This product was touted as the beer that made Milwaukee famous. Was it A, Pabst Blue Ribbon, B, Heilmann's Old Style, C, Coors, or D, Schlitz? Good old Schlitz. A, B, C, or D? Pick your answer now. Fewer than half of the points are remaining, folks. You're going to want to nail that answer.
Why
Smash
good old
the
Schlitz?
button.
What does that
I've
mean?
always liked the name of that, just to say that name.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know a Schlitz beer if I tripped and fell over it, but it's fun to say,
I understand.
right? Okay, so what's the answer?
The answer is
It's Schlitz. Congratulations to those of you who got that one right.
Yep.
Okay,
Great job, everyone.
Ben, we're at the end of round 2.
Great.
It's just unbelievable
I know
how
it's
fast
going,
these nights
going
fly.
very quickly.
Okay, question 14. Let's just get right to it, folks.
Why not?
This person is recognized by the Roman Catholic Church as the patron saint of brewers. Is it A, St. Christopher, B, St. Blaise, C, St. Arnulf of Metz, or D, St. Anthony of Padua? I don't know.
That
The Catholics
is a
among us.
tricky one.
Yeah, you Catholics have a leg up here.
Yikes.
Bill Belkengren, you might know the answer to this. If there's a Shane Bauer among us, you probably know it. You got to stop pressing the button too. A, B, C, or D, which one is it, Ben? St. Arnulf of Metz. I would never have guessed that. Would anyone else have guessed that, Ben?
39% got that one right.
We have more Catholics than I assumed on the team. Congratulations, everyone. Excellent work.
Really nice work.
That was great. And we are halfway through, so that is all of the beer trivia for the evening. I feel like we probably need to do another mug, Ben.
Another mug?
Let's give away one more of these glorious mugs. And I want to point out some features on the mug too. Here, look, it's got a beautiful glaze. Each of these is different because Bill fires them. They're individually crafted. These are handmade. They have a really interesting little detail right here along the front that you probably can't see on the camera. But it really is a lovely mug. And Bill always puts a print, so you know it's a Bill Belkengren original from his company here on the bottom of each of his pieces of work. So this is a really neat piece of artistry to have. Are you ready to spin the wheel of names?
Wheel of Names is right here.
Okay, let's do it, Ben.
All right, and away we go. Wheel
of names. Wheel of names. Wheel of names.
Wheel
Of
names. Don't look at it. Now you can probably, it's safe to look at it now.
Yeah, you can look now.
All right, who you got, Amanda?
Oh, I'm with, I don't know, I think Kate.
I think Maisie's looking good.
Oh, you might be right. I was way.
No, it slowed
Oh,
way down.
Oh,
Is Greta going to pull this
oh
off?
boy. Oh gosh.
Oh, she did. Look at that.
Greta by a hair.
If you're Chris L, you are upset right about now.
I bet that's Chris Luce. Chris, I'm sorry. Greta pulled it out by a hair.
Yeah.
Greta, congratulations.
It's possible Chris might not be a DalekoArts patron after tonight.
Chris, stay with us. Stay with us. We love
Actually,
you.
I think I saw in the chat that she went to bed. So
Chris,
maybe she doesn't even know that
if you went
she's
to
mad at
bed
us.
in the middle of trivia, Chris, you deserved this.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yep.
Greta, congratulations.
Greta, yeah, she did it.
She did it. We'll be in touch to make sure we get you this beautiful mug. And folks, we have come to our second and our final intermission. And we are very fortunate to have another entirely different kind of entertainment for you. Tonight, we're going to hear from our dear friend, Leslie Vincent. Leslie is a local recording artist and a theater artist in the Twin Cities. She has been in musicals and plays all over the metro. And Ben is going to tell you a little bit more about Leslie when we're done listening to her beautiful voice. But until then, here is the dulcet tones of Leslie Vincent.
Hi, I'm Leslie Vincent. I hope you're enjoying your trivia night. I'm going to play you a song that I wrote when I fell out of touch with the younger generation. It's called Dear Generation Z. The sun of the millennial has set. We did our best to change what we could get our hands on. And it's the dawning of Gen Z. Those born from 1995 to 2015. I can't wait to see how you baffle the marketing industry. Wear your brows thick or wear them thin, it won't matter with the state we're in. Jeans can be baggy, jeans can be tight. Fashion trends are fleeting and repeating. I may not know the actors you love and all the superheroes. I can't keep up. The stars of tomorrow are kids today, and even though that scares me, it's okay. It's okay. And the slang will be out of my league. TikTok may not be my cup of tea, and I'll be jealous if your college is free, but I'll be here if you need me. You're so much smarter than I was at your age, and way more politically engaged. I bet together we can tackle climate change, and new words emerge for identity. Sometimes it feels overwhelming to me, but don't fear, I'll look them up in a dictionary. And the slang will be out of my league. Billie Eilish may not be my cup of tea, and I'll be jealous if you get legal weed, but I'll be here. I know we may sometimes fight. We may not always see eye to eye, because it seems as you get older, it's harder to change your mind. I know these words might fall on deaf ears, but sometime in the next 30 years, it'll be your turn to sing this song. And then Gen A will sing along. And then the slang will be out of your league. Who knows where technology will be? The future is always a mystery, but until then, I'm here
Doesn't that voice just crack your heart? She is awesome. Hey, Ben, is Leslie's info in the description?
Yeah, all of her info is down there. She actually dropped a new... dropped? Is that what musicians say? They drop an album?
Yeah.
Okay, she dropped an album on Monday of this week. Brand new. It's jazz. It's really, really good. And that link is in the description, as well as her Instagram and all of her other info. So you should follow her on everything. You should buy her album. She's great. We love her a lot.
Thanks, Leslie. That was gorgeous. Okay, friends, the final moment is upon us. Here we are in the final round, round 3. And we decided to go for a round that kind of encompassed something we're thinking about a lot lately, which is this. Since the coronavirus struck our world, and since we've all been in this country and in this state in quarantine, what are the things that sustain you most in quarantine? For us over here, it's definitely art. We're listening to music, we are reading books, we are seeing pieces of visual art, we are watching movies, we are reading plays. All of the things that bring us comfort in this house, for the most part, are completely rooted in the arts, outside of the people we love. And so we thought we would make round 3 art. So here we go. Question number 15. Who painted this work? Is it A, Botticelli? Is it B, Da Vinci? Is it C, Del Verrocchio? Or is it D, Di Credi? A, B, C, or D, and you gotta hurry because you've only got half of the points available to you. This painting is probably one you've seen before. If you know what the name of the painting is, shout it out in the thread.
Hit that chat.
Hit that chat.
Smash that subscribe.
Okay, let's stop. Ben, which is the answer? Is it A, B, C, or D? It is B, Leonardo da Vinci. Side note, also my favorite Ninja Turtle. Okay, here we go. Question number 16. Are you ready? Paul Dierking, are you warmed up? Which Dutch master painted this lovely girl with a pearl earring in 1665? Was it A, B, C, or D? Choose now. And there's only one right answer. Some of you may be familiar with Girl with a Pearl Earring because it was recently the subject of a film starring what actress, Ben? Do you remember?
No.
Ben, you're getting a spinning taco for this.
It was on the tip of my brain, and I...
Scarlett Johansson.
Yep.
What's the answer? Is it A, B, C, or D, Ben? That's right. It's Vermeer, a Dutch master. Excellent. Let's see who got that right. How many people got that one correct? I want to know. I'm curious. See the art lovers out there. Absolutely remarkable. Congratulations. You guys graduating with a degree in Dutch master painting. Superb.
Amazing.
That was amazing. Okay, let's go to question 17. And I want to say before we go to this question, Ben.
Oh my God.
Can you back out of it?
Oh,
No,
it
you
doesn't
can't.
matter at this point.
Folks, can you cut to me? Yeah, I just want to look you in the eye when I say this. I find this to be pretty glorious. So we found this site where you get 20 seconds and it will pop up a subject. And in those 20 seconds, you have to draw the subject. And Ben is a Dutch master if there ever was one. I mean, Ben TG, as you can see, can draw.
In my defense, it only gave me 20 seconds to draw this stuff. Even if you were good at drawing, 20 seconds is not a lot of time.
I mean, regardless, I defy you to select the correct answer to this. I mean, this is a glorious drawing. It really is. So question 17, what did Ben try to draw? Was it A, B, C, or D? A devil, a monkey, an owl, or a bat?
Oh, for God's sake.
A devil, a monkey, an owl, or a bat?
I only had 20 seconds. That's not a lot of time to draw something.
Can everybody see the guitar? There's a guitar and a pig in there, like a pig playing a guitar is what that really is.
Okay.
But,
All right.
okay, so stop and then tell me, Ben, what did you try to draw?
It was a monkey.
He tried to draw a monkey, and I feel like we're going to be in some danger right now. I just want to know who got it right. Who got it right?
Let's see here. Oh my God. Okay. All right.
Okay.
I knew this was going to happen.
Yeah, I knew it was going to happen too, and I'm sorry, folks. I just want to say, I don't think this one is your fault.
Really? Whose fault is it?
Should we all look away and just make Ben watch the spinning taco?
All right.
Here we go.
Let's just do it. Get it over with.
Spinning. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Ben did that to you. You did not do that to yourselves.
Okay, I'm seeing some stuff in the chat that is not okay. All right. First of all, it does not look more like a bat. That is a monkey for sure, because that thing coming out on the right side, that's a tail. Like, bats don't have tails like that. All right. Monkeys do. Bats do not. So, you know, I think it's better than people are giving it credit for.
Question number 18. Bedroom in Arles was painted by which tragic artist in 1888? Was it A, Renoir? Was it B, Picasso? C, Van Gogh? Or D, Rembrandt? Which tragic artist? I don't know. I think I might argue the use of the word tragic here. But it was painted by one of these artists in 1888, and you got a book because you only have a quarter of the points left. And now it's all over, like this in a flash. What's the answer, Ben? A, B, C, or D? It was Van Gogh. Vincent van Gogh, who, little known fact, did not actually see his own fame in his lifetime. He died believing that he was, in fact, tragic and entirely unknown, which I think is sad. Yep. He has arguably changed our world. And that is the power of art. And speaking of the power of art, I am so thrilled to bring to the table question number 19.
Oh, come on.
I mean, it's thrilling because we're going to revisit a series here. What did Ben try to draw? Here we go, folks. I'm going to have to ask you to try hard on this one. Here we go. Ready? Is it A, B, C, or D? Did Ben try to draw a screwdriver, a ping pong paddle, a frying pan, or a magnifying glass? I mean, think of maybe the least likely answer. Was it a screwdriver, a ping pong paddle, a frying pan, or a magnifying glass?
Drawing is a lot harder than you think it is. It's hard.
It's not harder than I think it is. I think drawing seems like it would be very hard. And what is the answer to that end?
That was a screwdriver.
It's a screwdriver. You know what? You gave it the old college try. So do we even want to see?
So the fat handle, I understand that the handle is fatter than it should have been, but that's because I drew the long skinny part first, and then when I got to the fat part, because it was only 20 seconds, it was freaking me out. I was like, I gotta finish this, and then it got big.
Okay. Can we take a look at, before we look at the stats here, Can we look at the leaderboard? Let's just have some hope in our lives first.
Paul is crushing it
Paul
tonight.
Dierking, you are out of control. You are crushing it. But look, Andrew coming right up. Kyle. Look, Mark Goodman is following shortly behind.
Man, people trying to win some beer tonight.
Very excellent work, everybody. You guys are, yes. Look at the Ilkas are there. Look at everybody. Pasha, thank you all for the musels. Thank you for tuning in. This is so cool to see. Okay, so now that we've had this kind of uplifting moment, right? Let's take a look and see how many of you knew that was a screwdriver.
Are you sure you want to do that?
I really want to see it. I'm ready.
All right, let me see if I can do that.
Okay, please try to pull that up.
%.
Ben, we're
It's
here for
really-
you. We want you to know that it's okay to experiment with art. It's okay to try new things.
I didn't think it would be that low. 1%? It sort of looks like a screwdriver.
Let's see it in the chat.
I mean-
does it sort of, and listen, Ben gave it a try here, and he's putting himself out on the line by publicly sharing his art with us. But, you know, I have to say, with this kind of experimentation, there is always consequence. I mean, there is a community response when you share something publicly. There are critics. And in this case, there are tacos. And I'm sorry, Ben, but we're going to have to get hardcore now because
We're gonna
this
add
is the
some taco
third
spins.
time that we've had spinning tacos
Yeah,
tonight.
They
so
have to get better at this.
we're
Even
going to have
when
to
it's my drawings, they have to get better. So let's add 30 more taco spins.
60 taco spins. You guys
Sorry,
have time to go to
everyone.
the bathroom. Here's the deal that you and I are going to cut right now. There's another Ben question, a Ben art question in here, and we're just not going to look at the results because I think 3 spinning taco sessions in one night, we're all set.
Yeah,
have you
but-
learned your lesson? Say in the chat, have you learned your lesson? Hey Ben, what were some things that people said to you during the spinning taco moment just now?
I mean, you know, people were talking about how it looked a lot like a screwdriver and they just got nervous and picked the wrong one.
Yeah. What did Craig Zamansky say to you?
Craig said that he said that art should challenge you, and my piece of art did challenge him. And so thank you, Craig. Thank you. And everyone else,
Patrick Kozicki, what did he have to say?
yeah, he was talking about how this is an art company, and it just, we shouldn't dwell on this. It looks a little like a screwdriver, and most people were saying, you know, I can see screwdriver in that. So
What I want to say is, we were all here when Ben started his work. We all saw it happen. So Ben, I want to encourage you, keep up the good work. Keep working, keep shooting for the stars. And you know what? Let's revisit this at some other point and we'll see how you've improved, what things have changed, how you've cultivated an aesthetic. That's what we do as artists. Okay? All right, let's move on to question. You guys, there are 2 questions left. Here we are at question 20. Question 20 is, the Scream was painted by, was it A, Monet, B, Van Gogh, C, Munch, or D, Da Vinci? A, B, C, or D? The Scream is something that really any among us could have painted in these times. I think we can all agree.
Really how we're all feeling.
Right? It came out of a traumatic moment also in this artist's life. So was it A, B, C, or D? Which one, Ben?
This was C.
Munch. That's right. Edvard. Excellent. This is probably a painting that most of you are familiar with. It has been used in all kinds of art beyond its origin, movies, plays, books, you name it. So, okay, I'm getting the let's do this. Folks, this is the moment. We have arrived. We are finally at question 21, the last question of the evening. What was your favorite moment of tonight? We made some memories together. We've lived a little life together at this point. Ben, what are some things that you're not going to forget from the evening?
You know, I'm not going to forget how nice everyone was to me when I bared my soul with my drawings.
Yeah.
Everyone was really supportive, and even though they didn't pick the right answer, they still supported me. They were still like, Ben, you're really good at drawing. That did look like a screwdriver. Monkeys do have tails that look like the arm of a guitar. That's what I'm going to remember that.
I think that's great. And you know, to that end, let's take a look at our final question. Question number 21. Our final in the series, what did Ben try to draw? Is it A, calculator, B, Frankenstein's monster, C, a stovetop, or D, a remote control? Was it A, B, C, or D? Which of these things did Ben try to draw? Now we know Ben's visual aesthetic a little better at this point, so we might, you never know, we might land it. Was it A, B, C, or D, Ben?
That was a remote control.
That was a remote control. We're not gonna look to see who got that right. Just leave it alone. Keep your.
Probably most people did.
I would say
looks
most.
Just like a remote control.
It sure does. I would say that most people probably got that right. Okay.
I think that's a given.
Yes. Now, I think we probably need to spin for our final mug, Ben. And then we're going to take a look at the leaderboard and see who took this thing home. Here we go. The last fantastic mug. Who will take this home and drink their coffee in it every single morning, Ben? Take it away.
Don't look at it. Don't look directly at it. Wheel of names.
Wheel of names. Wheel of names. Wheel of names. I think, nope, we're not slow enough yet. You can look now. Oh.
Gay or Kate?
I'm going with Paul.
It's looking good for Gay or Kate.
Okay. Oh goodness.
that.
Ben, TG, you old so-and-so. Oh gosh.
Gay.
Gay!
Gay wins the last one.
Gay, you! Oh goodness. Gay, you did it! Congratulations! We are very excited for you. This magnificent mug will be yours for your use. Ben has your contact information and we'll be in touch and get that to you right away. So
Absolutely.
Congratulations, Gay. Gay. We're excited for you. That's wonderful. That was really exciting. I love Wheel of Names.
Wheel of Names is the best.
Yeah, it's super fun. Okay, folks. This is the moment. 10 of you will take away gift cards.
10 or so. We don't
10
know
or
exactly.
so.
It'll be 10 or so.
At least 10 of you
I would say at least 10.
will take away Giesenbräu Bier Co. gift cards. Let's see who made the top 10. Can we take a look? Just so you know, it will scroll by. We can't freeze it.
Paul did it.
And Tom Karki came in second place.
Tom did it. He pulled it
Look
off.
at this. DalekoArts Ensemble member Tom Karki in second place. First place to Paul Dierking. Look at third. Andrew Enriquez came in third. Superb work. Gentlemen, the gentleman took it away this evening. Congratulations to you three and to at least 7 people who followed in your footsteps. We are very excited for you, and you will all receive gift cards to use at our local Giesenbräu Beer Company. So thank you for your support and for playing along. That was awesome.
It's some good beer. You guys are going to you're going to love it.
It is. It's great. Okay, folks. Congratulations. We're so thrilled that some of you came back to play again with us this week. We're thrilled that some of you are new. And if you had fun tonight, every week looks different. We try new things. We shake up the trivia a little bit. It's always been in me. So if you can deal with that, come back and join us next week. Like I said, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel, and we will send out updates throughout the course of the week via email and our social media channels just to let you know about next week. But we will be playing next week on Thursday, and while we did this experiment to keep things a little later, we're going to go back, I think, to an earlier time. Is that right, Ben?
Yes, yeah. We'll go back to 8 p.m. for next week.
Okay, 8 p.m. it is.
8 p.m. feels like a better, it's a sweet spot.
It is.
We'll go for 8.
8 p.m. next Thursday. And just so you know, we did sell out tonight. So make sure as soon as you see that subscribe or sign up come through that you get right on it so we can get you back.
If possible, it would be really awesome if you signed up as early as possible and then paid as early as possible, because I think what happened tonight was we had some people who tried to get in at the very end, and because we have no idea what we're doing, we weren't able to check our phones and get all of your info in there at the last minute. So if possible, just get your stuff in, at least an hour before we start, and then that'll give us some, a chance to relax and get everything set up so things don't blow up.
That sounds
we have
great.
No idea what we're doing. We really don't.
Just to recap, team, tonight you made more than $450 that will go to directly support local business Giesenbräu Beer Company. So thank you for that. I'm sure they'll be excited to have your patronage and to have that support. And also, just so you know, next week we are very, very excited because next week's featured small business is Blue Sky Flower Farm. Blue Sky Flower Farm is a local farm that does in the summertime. I think this is the most magnificent thing. In addition to having a really gorgeous set of and range of flowers for you to send to loved ones as gifts for special events, all kinds of things. They also have a flower CSA in the summer. So you can sign up and once a week or bi-weekly or I find that word very confusing. Bi-weekly? Is it twice a week? Is it once every other week?
Bi-weekly is very confusing.
It is.
Everyone agrees.
So either once a week or once every 2 weeks, you can have a special bouquet of flowers that you pick up for your home. So all through the summer, and it goes for 10 weeks in the summer. So all through the summer, you could have beautiful local arrangements of Minnesota flowers in your home, which would be lovely.
When is Mother's Day?
Oh, Ben,
Yeah.
That's an excellent point. You've only got 2 more weeks before Mother's Day hits. Is it 2 more or 1 more?
So next Thursday we will be playing for Blue Sky Flower Farm, and I think the next
On Sunday is Mother's Day.
Is Mother's Day. So
Now's your
we
chance.
could all really use some flower gift cards.
It's true. So come back, help us next week by supporting Blue Sky Flower Farm, a great family right here in the area, and we would love to see you back here. Thanks again for playing with us, for spending your Thursday evening with us. Please stay safe, stay well.
And before we sign off.
Yeah.
Just to let them know if they want to play next week, the info is all it's already up on the website.
Oh, perfect.
So they can just head right on over and sign up.
So you see it right here, DalekoArts.com/date. Come join us next week. We'll see you then.